Namon Abe Andrea is a public speaker, mentor and author of a book titled The DETOUR, I Was Born for the Deep End. This is Andrea's autobiography that details his experiences of how he overcame detours in his life by seeing opportunities instead of hurdles. Well, to tell us more about the story of how he found purpose in a foreign land as he shares it in the read, Namon Andrea joins us now to tell us more about the book. Good morning. Welcome to Morning Live.
Good morning, Lebo, and good morning, every viewer.
Tell us more about what propelled you to write your life story and share it through this book.
I think it was all about the timing. So the idea, I think we are now living in a time where we are taught much on how to achieve success, but no one is really teaching us on how to overcome detours, how to think about detours, how to treat and to triumph over them. And as a result, many people are stuck, while we watch few people use their detours as launching pads to fulfill their destinies. So I thought, let me share my own story, and so that I can inspire others that they can use their own detours as launching pads to fulfill their purpose in life.
I mean, speak to us about this purpose you found in a foreign land. What is it?
So I realized that I was lucky in life. I think at age 5, I knew what I wanted to do with my life. I've always wanted to help people. I shared that in chapter 3, where I asked my mother, why are there rich people and a lot of poor people? And she said, that's life. And so I think the world is far from perfect, and you don't need to be brilliant to perceive that. But I think also it nevertheless contains many opportunities for fulfillment and achievement in life. So I realized that I had a gift in me to help the disadvantaged people. So that's what I found out when I came to South Africa. Yeah.
Now, the book details your journey of moving between Malawi and South Africa in a quest to make a better life for yourself. Tell us more about that.
Okay, so the first thing, when my father lost his business in chapter 4, I shared that in chapter 4 of my book. In the process of dealing with this detour, I began to create a far more better life than I could have imagined when I was still with him. So number one thing that I did when I moved here, I think life was hard, but I never felt sorry for myself. I realized that self-pity is just wickedness against self. So number one, I didn't feel sorry for myself when I moved here, when my father lost his business. And I also believed in myself, because I believe one of the most powerful forces in the world is the will of a man who believes in himself, who dares to try and to go confidently in the things that he wants from life.
Now, share with us some of the difficult encounters and the difficult detours you encountered and how you managed to overcome them.
So the hardest of them all is in chapter 4, like I said, when my father lost his business, because it really was a hard one to deal with. I had to drop out from school so I can start helping my siblings. But like I said, the 2-3 most pillars that guided me most was never to feel sorry about myself. And I never blamed my father for the mistake that he did, because I think no man is a failure until he blames somebody else. But when you accepted that failure, when I accepted that my father's mistake as my own, I was in a better position to change the situation. So I was no longer regarded as a failure. And number 2 as well, I also choose my friends, people who inspired me to fulfill my purpose in life. Because I think much of our future is linked to the people who call our friends. And number 3, I also participated in life. I think life in itself has no meaning. Life is just it's just an opportunity to create meaning. And the good thing with meaning in life, it doesn't have to be discovered. Meaning has to be created. And how do you do that? You just participate in life. So even though I was in the midst of these detours, in the midst of where I thought I had lost the direction, I continued to participate in life. I participated as deeply, as totally as possible. And also I found mentors. As Isaac Newton once said, if you want to see further than others, then you have to be on the shoulders of those who have walked the same road as you want to. So I found people who have gone before me. I found mentors.
I mean, speak to us about the title and the cover of this book and why it's so fitting to your title.
So detours are the distractions from your original intended route. Or they can be alternate routes that are taken due to certain circumstances in life. So I thought all that I had gone through was distractions from the original intended plan that I had in life.
What are you hoping to achieve by sharing your story?
So I just want to inspire people that never give up in life. It's going to be hard. You're going to fail. But the one thing you have to do, never stop trying in the trying times. So keep going and keep pushing in life. Those detours, the things that you are going through, they might only be the things that are needed to shape you, to mold you, to chisel you, as they prepare you for the things that the future has already in store for you.
All right. Namon, thank you so much for speaking to us. Answer your phone there. People are already calling you, find out to see if they can see you on TV. Namon, thank you so much for talking to us. He's a public speaker, mentor and author of a book titled The Detour. I was born for the deep end. Namon Abe Andrea, he was just talking to us about that, sharing more light on the book.